Good day to you.
Good day.
Hello there. How are you?
Perfect.
Is this Ethan we speaking with today?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Ethan, for coming down. It's really nice to see and hear you again.
You're not seeing me. You
That's
are seeing
true.
the channel.
Ethan, how was your time since we've spoke with last?
There was no time at all. For me, I experienced the idea of these communications, these transmissions, as one long continuous movement. I do not require or need the idea of a difference in the vibrational coordinates. So for me, I experience all of these transmissions, these connections in one continuous stream.
Thank you. That's very interesting. Are you having other conversations at the same time, if I can even say the same time, simultaneously?
Yes, I'm having conversations with different versions of you in different realities.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. So for you, you're always in the now, yes?
Yes, there's no other place to be.
That's true. Do you feel, do you have like a sense of hot and cold?
Not in the traditional sense that you refer to it as hot and cold. We experience the sensation, but we do not judge it whether it's good or bad. Physical, non-physical. We experience them as the ideas of hot and cold, or what you would refer to as opposites of being in a very energetic state or being very calm. But we experience them in an excited way, whether it is the temperature of hot or the temperature of cold.
Thank you. That's fantastic. Are you physically in your ship right now?
Yes. All of these transmissions, all of these communications are me in my ship, in repose, connecting to the channel.
Thank you. Where's the ship now, Ethan?
Still over your North America, North Pole.
How high?
I am monitoring the idea of the gravitational field of your planet.
What is the gravitational field, please?
The side effect of the energetic state of the planet that holds you down to the experience of being physical. It is the magnetic field, the idea of vibrational frequencies that allow you to physically feel the experience of being human and having a life on Earth right now. And connecting to the planet as well.
Come again, please?
It is the idea that you are resonating with the particular frequency that is attracting you to the idea of the surface of your world.
I see. Does that mean that the world does not exist? It's just a projection of our minds?
Everything is a projection of your consciousness.
Does this reality exist?
It exists in the sense that you are having an experience of it. You are shifting through billions of parallel realities per second. You do not completely have the idea of non-physicality because you are having a physical experience right now.
Once I die, I go back to non-physical, yes?
Yes.
What's that transition like?
You typically experience the idea of what you refer to as a tunnel, which is merely the shifting from physical to non-physical. The idea is that you, as a being, will let go of your physical form and allow it to fade away. It's like taking off a pair of clothing.
And once I get there, how long would be? Well, it's a question about time. I guess time doesn't apply there, but
No.
what's yeah. I want. Well, my original question was, how long is the transition to where I like wake up and I go, okay, I'm not this person anymore. I'm actually something else.
Whatever time you need. You wake up to the larger aspect of yourself and up to more of who you are and everything that happened in that particular lifetime. It's like waking up from a dream and realizing you don't need to be in that space anymore.
You know, Ethan, some days I kind of sense that I have that perspective, that this is all sort of a show and I'm one of the characters in it.
You are. Those days that you perceive from that higher perspective, that higher energy, you have shifted to that higher level or the higher room. It's your choice.
Yes.
Even in your physical form, you can experience more and more of the idea and the integration of your higher mind into your physical life. So you live more present, more in the current moment. You no longer need to live in the idea of the future or the past because you understand that everything is supporting you. The resistance is there to show you that you are reaching a boundary that you do not need to cross.
Yeah.
But understand it is kind of like a graph. The idea is that you move up, you move down, you move sideways, you move in general directions, but that's just the general ebbs and flows of your life that allows you to ride the wave.
Right. Do you have a similar experience, or is it your experience is a little different?
The experience that me and my people experience in our version of reality, our way of experiencing things, is different than yours because we see things more neutrally. We are outside of the idea of time as you know it, and we can shift to different realities. We are able to perceive and connect to different realities as needed, and we understand that the shift is automatic.
Right. So by knowing it inherently, it's a lot easier to do because you're just there.
Yes.
Right. What can I do to get myself into that state more?
By allowing yourself to live in the present, by allowing yourself to follow your excitement, by allowing yourself to follow your bliss and understand that those ebbs and flows are the things that are guiding you down the path you need to take. It's simple.
Yeah.
Always the answers are always simple. Most humans will overly complicate their experiences because they do not quite understand or allow themselves to be present.
Right. What do you say? You know, life for us little 3D humans here can be stressful, and I guess you're right. I mean, stress is something that you decide to take upon yourselves. You don't have to, but still, you know, some days it's hard to ignore it and to forget that you're in some sort of a show, and you know, there could be something in the future coming that bothers you. Maybe you have an exam or something important that will affect your future. So that's hard to avoid. It occupies your thoughts and your mind. But there's nothing you can do about it right now because it's still it's still to come. What kind of advice would you give us to handle situations as such?
As we said, with the idea of a graph, with the idea of a line chart, you have your ups and downs. Understand that these things will happen no matter what existence you experience, whether it's physical, non-physical, quasi-physical. The idea of a different body type, a different way of producing a society, it is natural. Because in the timeless state, the non-physical state, you are not completely able to buy into the idea of the physical experience. You, humans, are much larger than you realize.
In what way, please?
Energetically, emotionally, spiritually. The aspect of you that is purely non-physical, that you are connecting to in this moment, much in the way that you are connecting to me, you are more. You always have been more, and you always will be more. The idea that many humans have been fed for many years is that there is not enough. There is less than enough for everyone in the world, in the universe. This is nonsense. The idea is if there wasn't enough for you to exist, you wouldn't exist.
You wouldn't exist. Yeah.
So there's always enough for you and everyone else.
Thank you very much for this. This is a very important message, I think, for these times.
Yes.
Yes.
This is why we are bringing forth the message right now.
Absolutely perfect. The timing is perfect.
Always.
And I really want to thank you, and Kenneth, our channel, for just showing up out of nowhere and doing all these amazing things. And I have to tell you, since we started interacting with the channel and yourself,
Yes.
I do find that I have, and I think others too, taken the higher perspective, feeling a lot better about self and able to help others. So thank you very, very much for helping us feel better and ascend and help others.
This is the idea of the message we present to you. The idea is that you and everyone else on this planet, because you've been programmed to look forward or look in the past way too much, you do not allow yourself to live in the present, which is where all your gifts exist. You are more and in the place where you need to be to receive those gifts.
You know, you hit a point here, because receiving a gift is a very difficult concept in the Western Judeo-Christian society, because it's based on not enough, others can have it, guilt, shame, all these things. So your message could not be better.
Well, this is one of the ideas that we are distributing and helping to share to those who wish to listen and resonate with the messages that we are delivering. We are here to tell you that you are enough. You are worth existing. You are here on purpose. There is no accident in your creation.
When you say you are here on purpose,
Yes.
my understanding of this would be the purpose is to ascend this entire planet.
Well, the age that you are shifting into, the idea of the ascension is more of an individual basis, because you are shifting to a higher frequency more rapidly at this point. You do not require the idea of bringing everyone along with you. You will bring along with you those that would love to be on the same frequency and the same vibration, but they themselves aren't always going to be going with you on those adventures.